Success is not a destination. It's not something you stumble upon. Success is not handed to the lucky few. Success is a choice, a mindset, a product of the thoughts you choose to believe, day in and day out. It begins in the mind. Everything you see in the world around you, everything you call reality, was first an idea in someone's head. Edison, before the light bulb, saw the glow of possibility in the darkness of failure. Lincoln, before freeing a nation, saw unity where the world saw division. Ford, before revolutionizing transportation, saw a world where cars weren't just for the wealthy, but for the masses. None of them were handed success. They didn't wait for the stars to align, for the perfect moment. They weren't born with magic or luck on their side. They simply learned something that most people never will. The secret to success is in your mind, in your beliefs, and in the relentless drive that pushes you to turn those beliefs into reality. It's not about circumstances. It's not about resources. It's about the power of your mind to break through limitations, to see opportunities where others see obstacles. What you think about yourself, what you believe to be true about your abilities and your potential, will always shape the life you live. If you believe you can, you will. If you believe you can't, you won't. That's the truth. The only thing standing between you and your success is the story you tell yourself, the belief that you are worthy of it, that you are capable of it, that you have what it takes. And here's the hard truth. Most people never unlock their potential because they don't believe in themselves. They wait for someone to validate their worth. They wait for the world to give them permission to step into their greatness. They listen to the voices around them that tell them they're not good enough, not smart enough, not rich enough, not lucky enough. But the truth is, those voices are lies. You have the power to control your narrative. You have the power to reshape your belief systems and create the life you desire. The key to success lies in how you see yourself, how you define your worth, and how you take action based on those beliefs. The truth is, success starts with clarity. Clarity about who you are, what you want, and why you want it. You cannot move forward if you do not know where you're going. Success is not a wandering path. It is a journey defined by clarity of purpose and vision. When you are clear about your vision, your path becomes inevitable. The distractions fade and the doubts disappear. You become focused, unwavering, determined. And this is where most people fall short. They don't know what they truly want, so they wander aimlessly through life, hoping something will magically fall into place. But it won't. Success demands focus, and focus comes from clarity. You cannot achieve what you want if you don't know what you want. Think about it. How can you possibly move towards something if you don't have a clear destination? How can you hit a target that isn't defined? Purpose, vision, clarity. These aren't just words. They are the bedrock upon which success is built. Once you have clarity, you need belief. Not just any belief, but unshakable belief in yourself, in your potential, and in your ability to achieve the impossible. You see, belief is the catalyst that turns vision into action. It is the fuel that keeps you moving when everything else is trying to pull you back. If you do not believe you can succeed, your actions will reflect that belief. You will doubt, hesitate, and falter at every turn. But if you believe that your success is inevitable, that you are capable of greatness, that your efforts will pay off, you will act with confidence and power. You cannot fake belief. It has to come from within you. It has to be rooted in a deep understanding that you are worthy of success and that failure is simply a lesson, not a stopping point. When you believe, you move with purpose, with determination, with a relentless pursuit of your goal. Here's where most people fail. They believe in the possibility of success, but they don't believe in themselves. They look at others who have succeeded and they think, I can never do that. They have something I don't have. They were lucky. They had resources. They had connections. But the truth is, success is not about luck or resources. It's about belief. It's about believing that you can create your own luck and that every resource you need will come when you need it. Think about all the successful people in history. They didn't wait for everything to be perfect. They didn't wait for someone to give them the right opportunity. They created their own opportunities. They believed in themselves so strongly that they made the world bend to their will. Now let's talk about discipline, the glue that holds your belief and clarity together. Discipline is not just about doing what needs to be done when it's easy. It's about doing what needs to be done when it's hard, when no one is watching, when you feel like quitting, when your energy is low and your motivation is fading. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the daily grind. It's the small actions you take consistently, day in and day out, that compound into extraordinary results. Edison didn't stop after 100 failures. He didn't even stop after 1,000 failures. His discipline and his belief were so strong that failure couldn't break him. Discipline is not a punishment. It's a choice to be relentless, to show up even when the world tells you to sit down. A choice to stay focused on your vision, even when life throws curveballs. Discipline is freedom. It's the freedom to take control of your actions, to break free from the distractions, to keep moving toward your vision without hesitation. And here's the truth: success requires action. Belief, clarity, and discipline are meaningless without action. The greatest vision in the world will remain a dream unless you take the steps to make it reality. But action without belief and clarity is like a car without a driver. You can keep driving, but you won't go anywhere. Action fuels belief. The more you act, the more you believe. The more you see the results of your efforts, the more you reinforce your belief in yourself. But you cannot afford to wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. If you want success, you must act now. Don't wait for the world to give you permission. Don't wait for someone to validate your worth. You are worthy. You are capable, and your time is now. When you take consistent action, even when it's hard, even when it feels like you're not seeing results, you build momentum. Momentum is the key to unlocking your potential. And the more momentum you build, the faster you move towards success. Success is not just about winning. It's about becoming someone who refuses to quit. It's about resilience. It's about building the mental strength to keep going when you feel like giving up. This is where adaptability comes in. Life will change. Circumstances will shift. The road will get bumpy. But those who succeed are the ones who can adapt. They see obstacles as challenges to overcome, not as barriers to stop them. Adaptability is the ability to stay focused on your vision while adjusting to the challenges and setbacks life throws at you. When you stay flexible and keep your focus on the end goal, you develop a resilience that turns every failure into a lesson. You are meant for greatness. The world will try to convince you otherwise, but deep down, you know it's true. The world will tell you that you don't have the resources, the connections, or the time. But you don't need those things. What you need is belief, clarity, discipline, and action. When you harness those, nothing can stop you. Remember, success is not a gift. It is a decision. A decision to master your mind, to take action, and to believe in yourself. It's all in your mindset. It always has been. And now, It's time to claim it. You are unstoppable.